you hear this, and you see this giant Quell walk in. And he looks over.
Assuming that's our man.
It's Jomos. And Jomos immediately charges Donavan, like runs full, and he picks him up and he throws him into the wall of the bar. You! And his hand turns into like all of a sudden a knife, and he puts it to Donovan's neck. You! What did you do?
I'm a geek. I use my bubbles when I speak. I'm a freak because you received that from me. I'm unique. There is only one of me. I'm complete, so I really don't care what you think of me. I'm a geek.
Welcome to Comics in the Cross, the greatest streamers that you have never heard of. You have entered the land of the Marsh. We are at Book of Astra, Session 9, and it's about to go down, folks. I don't know if you remember where we left off, but our coalition of degenerates was facing down a mighty host of enemies. So, I don't.
That's what we want to call it.
I'm trying. Shut up. I don't know who wants to take it. Spacehawk, you want to take it?
Well, before we start, we have a few announcements, and number one, the most important announcement is make sure that you're following us on all our social medias here at Comics in the Cross. Make sure you're following both podcasts. We do have our podcast audio separately, but you can check out the YouTube version on Comics in the Cross's page for Book of Astra and our sister show Chronicles of Andrasia. Number two, almost as equal, make sure that you are checking out Misty Mountain. They make some amazing dice, including my all-powerful DM dice. Make sure you're checking out that. And
special shout out for Misty Mountain as well, because I wanted to mention this. I forgot all about. If you are a fan of a lot of the tabletop gaming stuff, especially extended stuff like dice vaults, holders for your dice, DM screams, all that sort of stuff, Misty Mountain have now actually joined forces along with Talon and Claw, a company that make a lot of these items, and they actually carve wood carvings of this stuff. And it is now available on their website, so you can actually get it on the Misty Mountain website. It's fairly expensive. It is hand-carved wooden stuff, but like it's top-quality stuff. And again, you can use the Cross 10 for 10% off of that, because it is still off of the Misty Mountain website now. But they announced that in the last couple of weeks, that partnership.
It's very simple.
If any of that stuff interests you, go and check that out there as well.
It's very easy. You use code Cross10.
I can't hear you, Nitro.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm talking to myself.
How long do we let Nitro sit and just go?
It's all good.
Tell him that we can't actually see him.
He's jelly because he can't. Well, guys, thanks again for hanging out with us. And like Nitro said, we are on session 9 of, I almost said Chronicles of Andrasia, and that is not the show. It is my show.
That was a long time ago. Session 9 of Chronicles of Andrasia, man.
The Book of Astra. It has been way too long. Let's see if I can remember about half of what happened last time. So last time, our group woke up and they appeared in a lab. They were able to escape with the help of Skinny Kev, who broke them out of these like liquid tube, back to tank kind of things. The group was able to escape. Donavan headed off to figure out what was going on with the Deliver Express. If there was some kind of issues, what did they deliver? They have no idea. The group managed to find a little armory, and they retrieved their weapons, and Hawthorne found a really interesting vial. Weakened and almost skin and bones, he decided to inject himself, and he gained extraordinary abilities.
Totally worth it.
Side effects unknown right now. The group managed to find the mayor, who was tied up in the cells. He himself was revealed to be a Nile, under the control of his robotic assistant, Benson. The group managed to fight a few of Benson's goons and a drone, and escape thanks to Drokbar and Skinny Kev, who try to sacrifice himself, but I don't even know, man. It didn't go that way. He survived. The group managed to make it back to the O Lodge after what's been a few months, and they're back, and Jesse's there, and she was super surprised to see the group. Binnie has been very hesitant to be around Hawthorne with his mutant puberty going on or whatever.
Mutant puberty and his 50s.
And so that's where we are. We're gonna open up. We're in the O Lodge, and war is coming. The Nile have assembled outside of Sunset, and they haven't moved yet. You guys have reports. Jessie has been on the radio. She has, you guys have just been waiting. Jessie's kind of leading this whole thing, and she's like, no one attack. We're not doing anything. Why don't you guys go get some rest, and I'll let you know if you're going to be needed. Okay? I don't think it's wise to provoke. Let's see what they do. We have the Fair, Cami. We have your Fair, and we have some of my bounty hunters watching. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. They outnumber us big time. There's so many of them. So many now. Get rest. I'll let you know if something happens. Alright? So you guys all head to your rooms in the O Lodge. Beartrude and some of the other... There's a couple other bounty hunters. Ketchum is there. He's making repairs. And Beartrude is just like setting up weapons. He has his minigun. He's polishing, and like Skinny Kev is like stocking up on weapons. He has his rifle. He's getting prepared, and so you guys take a long rest. I need Donavan to roll a d4 for me.
Okay. Let's see. Four.
Okay. Donavan, you wake up. Something's a little different than normal. Your body, in the middle of the night, you awaken, and instead of your stone form, you see this mist protruding from your hands. You hold your hands up, and it's just this almost ghostly-like appearance. You could see through your hands, and it's just this mist just radiating off your skin. Your skin is almost human-like. You have almost like humanoid-like hands, but just this like steam is just radiating, and your skin is white as can be. And you blink, and you look back, and your hands are stone. And you kind of like look down, and you're like, what the heck? All right, everyone wakes up the next morning. Bonks, you are prepping bandages. Binnie, what are you doing?
I am actually helping Bonks prep bandages and rolling them up and like handing them out to people.
Okay. Zoc and Cami, what's going on with you guys?
Zoc's got his pistol and his rifle disassembled on the table, and he's cleaning them meticulously, just getting ready. Making sure that he's armored up and everything's like filled up.
Skinny Kev walks over to you, Zoc. And he looks. And he's kind of looking. Hey, man. What's up? What you doing? What you got? What you got? What you got?
I'm cleaning my rifle. Making sure we're good to go.
Nice. Ooh, I see you have what's up with those funny those rounds right there you got. And he's referring to the rounds that the poison. You have those poison rounds that you pulled. from the lab.
I actually don't remember that, but I will take it. Let me get a pen. I actually don't know what these do. I've never came across these before. But
He
they look.
He snatches one from you, and it's basically the bullet, and on the very tip, it's like this almost glass-like point with this like green fluid. He's like, "Oh, these are poison bullets. These are going to deal a little extra damage, a little poison damage. It's very nice, very nice." He's like, and he counts them, and he counts 6. And he's like, "You have 6 of these. Interesting. Can I have one? I'll give you something for it."
What you got?
What about one of my Skinny Kevin bars? I'll trade you.
You can take the round.
He hands you the bar. Here you go.
Thanks.
And he looks at it. He's like, "Oh, this is so cool." Yes. And he looks.
Eat it.
And he like clanks it on his head, and he like puts it in his bag.
Just for my info, Nitro's info, what's the extra damage on those?
It is in addition to whatever your regular damage is, you get an additional 1d6, I believe.
Okay.
We're gonna retcon it because I don't remember. I think I actually may have said
I totally
1d4.
forgot you gave me that.
We'll just do a 1d6. That's fine.
Okay, that works.
So these are pretty good bullets. Skinny Kev is going to figure out how to make them. I'm glad you did the trade. If you wouldn't have done the trade, it would not have benefited anything. Because you decided to trade with him, he is going to figure out how to manufacture these, and potentially, if you can get more venom, he will create you more.
Okay, sweet.
So,
hey, Kev,
it's good.
What's
yeah,
I've heard tell of these bars. I need to know what's in this before I consume this.
Oh, poison. Oh, wait. Oh, you're talking about the bar. No, you're talking about the bullet.
Yeah, the thing that I'm holding in the air in front of you, the bar.
So those are sadly real.
Yeah.
Those are very much real.
Dang.
He goes, yeah, those bars, those are special protein bars. Special.
Eat it.
He's like, "This is good stuff, man. All kind of good stuff. All kind of good things. Gangs, thanks.
Okay. And then he just goes back to fixing his weapon.
Kind of. And he clanks back over, and he's looking at the bullet, and he's like kind of studying, and he's trying to figure out, hey man, if you bring me more poison, I'll hook you up, all right?
All right. I got your back.
Figure out how to get poison? I got you.
I'm a pretty decent hunter, so I think I can figure it out.
Cami, what are you doing?
I am basically getting together with the fair just to make sure everything's going well and that whatever they need, they have. If I can help.
Jacob's kind of like organizing everybody. He said that some of the men, now you have about 50 fair still left under your command. And he's saying some of the men are standing outside of the city. He sent only about like 15 men out there, and they're watching. They're kind of scouting, and they're watching the Nile. And if there's any movement, like, what do you want? What do you want us to do? What do you want? Do you want us to fight? What do you want me to tell them?
I mean, if we have to fight, we're just going to have to fight. But we're not going to be the first ones to make a move.
I can either send the rest and go myself, or I could tell them to run. It's your call. You are our queen.
Oh, it's my call, but I would like your insight.
I mean, all of the fair will do anything they can to protect you. And if that means staying at the front lines, we will. We'll die to protect you. But it's your call. Personally, we have some of the women and children here in the O Lodge. I think it's better if they maybe stay here. I was gonna try to send them to the basement, but we went down there and you know what? I don't even want to talk about the things I saw down there. And Beartree just like smiles. It's gross. It's gross. It's gross.
All right. I will definitely avoid the basement.
Yeah.
I just, Beartrude has his ways. I just hope he hasn't been eating people like he was before.
I said I wouldn't do it a lot.
Ugh. Beartrude, we just don't want to eat other customers.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. My bad. Jessie will turn to. Jessie's kind of overhearing, and she looks at Hawthorne, and she's like, he may have eaten like one or two. I told him to stop, and I think he did. I thought I wasn't supposed to do that, and they were bad people anyway. They were mean. I had some rude guests. They were gonna leave us a one-star review.
Pay first.
Oh yeah, 100%. I cleaned them out.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Zach,
They were gonna leave a 1-star review. Couldn't have that happen now, could we?
Zach perks up. Did Beartrude eat some guests? Is that what I'm overhearing right now?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No. Remembering what Zach told him that if he would eat another guest, he would kill him. No. What?
It's fine. It was self-defense. He's okay.
Sure, that's what we'll call it.
Richard, if you eat another guest, I'm gonna shoot my grappling hook into your mouth. No.
I won't do it again. Maybe. So Jacob turns and goes, do we have to stay here? They're really dumb here.
We're gonna figure that out.
Okay.
We definitely don't have to stay here, but we are gonna need to use this as a way to keep our community going.
I could send the rest of them into the front line. And Jessie has very kindly offered up some bounty hunters that are willing to defend. All in all, there's about 40 of us. We'll hold it as long as we can.
All right, well, just remember to be brave.
Okay. And he kind of gives you like a little like nod of respect. And he heads out. Hawthorne, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think Hawthorne's kind of going. It's just kind of like making sure the place is ready for whatever fights incoming. Like going between working with Jessie and Beartrude, just making sure there's barricades up, making sure the bounty hunters are prepped and ready, and just whatever jobs he sees that need done that he thinks can either build fortification or prep everybody for the fight. Hawthorne's just completely zoned in, focused on what's to come.
Yeah. Donavan, what do you have planned?
So I just figure I've come downstairs. Have I already scouted and figured out what happened with the delivery express? At this
You
point?
tried and you tried to get to the files, and you know what? I will tell you this. I want you to roll a d20 for me. We're gonna play a game of chance.
Okay.
What?
See if you found anything.
That's what we were doing.
That's what it is.
Bigger game of
Exactly.
chance.
Yeah,
That's a live game of chance
I
now.
was gonna say.
All right. I got a 15.
You did.
Okay.
You were able to. You couldn't find the files of what was in the box that was delivered. However, you did hear over the radio that the Delivery Express HQ has been attacked. There was an explosion, and that the Oasis has been compromised. Hardcore.
Okay. So let's say. So I assume I got back probably when.
Yeah, you were able to sneak in, and you were by yourself. You were able to sneak in, and sneak out.
I figure
pretty flawlessly.
I figure while I was getting back, at least resting, I figure I got here at some point.
Yeah.
So I'd like to go downstairs and reveal that information to the group.
So Donavan gathers you all around, and he just lets you guys know that hey, the DE was attacked. What you guys delivered was potentially an explosive device.
Yeah. And so my assumption is that the Nile that captured us are responsible for this, since we did deliver it for the mayor. Maybe there's a way we can find if there's any other Quell left out there, any delivery express out there that we can increase our numbers that way. I think, and I want to see if I can convince them that this was not our fault.
I'm glad you said something. We have reports, and Jesse's looking at all of you. We have reports that Jomos and a bunch of the Quell are heading to Holler. They are pissed. They are after all of you. In fact, there is a bounty on your heads that he put personally.
Great.
He's mad. Here's what I suggest. I don't know why these Niles aren't moving. I don't know what they're waiting for. They've just been standing there, gathering. I don't know if it's intimidation. I don't know if it's a show of power. I don't have the answer. But I will say this. For every minute that we're waiting out there, their numbers are increasing. And I don't know if they're building more Nile inside, somewheres inside of Sunset. But their numbers are increasing. If we fight, we are going to lose. 1000%. We're going to die. There's way more of them than there are of us. I'm not trying to say this to scare you, but I'm being real. We don't have the numbers to take on these Nile. Only thing that I can think of in our last hope is to go to Holler, talk to Jomos, convince him to bring his Nile here and help us fight. Because if we don't, we are dead. Myself, Beartrude, Jacob, Ketchum, Skinny Cav, we'll hold them here as long as we can. Because they will be coming for us. I need you 6 to go.
How do you suggest we get out of here with this army at our gates?
Yeah.
Well, I did think about that, and I think the best way to go is wait until it gets closer to evening. You're going to have to sneak across the desert. If you go around and go kind of the long way, it will take longer to get there. However, it's going to take longer to get there, if you get what I'm saying. I don't know when they're going to attack. We're trying not to provoke. Coming your fair, they're scouting, they're watching, and they're ready. Young Jacob's going to continue watching, but I think you guys go cover of night, go the long way around. You're going to have to go out, more out, and then over, as opposed to going straight. Just be careful. All right?
I think we're all missing the big question here, though. Donovan, do you think you can actually talk these Quell down and get them on our side? These Quell are not our friends right now.
As
If
a
we
member
really
of
want to take a few days of walk over the desert, these Quell ain't even going to help us in the end of it.
as a member of the DE, I can only own up to my own actions for just doing the job. I can see what I can do to convince them.
Donovan, you do remember. You do have an old friend. That just kind of appears in your mind named Killiam.
Mhm.
Killiam is a mutant who works for DE.
Okay.
Who is the director of operations for DE. He's one of the big dogs. He's like third in line of the company. So you know him really well. He kind of taught you everything he knew. He was kind of a friend and a mentor.
Okay. So I tell them I do have a friend I could talk to. That's going to be our best bet.
Okay. Because I don't intend to be walking across the desert in the middle of the night to try and get help against these Quell if we're just going to get killed stone dead as soon as these Quell see us. We need the backup, but we need to make sure we don't die in the process.
I'll do what needs to be done when the time comes. But I think this friend of mine, I think he'll be able to help us.
Okay.
We have a really good plan. Good luck. I think you guys will let's wait it out. If something happens and they are coming back, I don't even know if we'll be able to evacuate in time. We'll do our best. While we're waiting, Ms. Binnie, when Jesse turns to you, can you help make some more barricades for us?
I think so.
Okay.
Where's the scrap metal, and I can look through it.
We had Skinny Kev. He's bringing some around back, all right?
Okay.
There's also a couple old cars out there, and she points. A couple cars out there you could pull parts from. And one of the bounty hunters goes, "That's my car." Shut up. We're using it. Okay.
And you just see like a smile across Binnie's face because she loves tinkering, so she just smiles.
Fine.
Thank you. I just gotta go out.
Jesse is gonna pull Hawthorne aside a little bit.
Yeah.
Listen. She's making kind of like eye contact with Bonks. Is he gonna be a problem?
Bonks?
Yeah.
No, he's with us.
Are we sure?
I can vouch for the kid. The kid's responsible for him. He's with us.
I don't trust these Nile.
If he was going to turn, he had plenty of opportunities to. Why come all the way back here when he had us dead to rights? Why help us escape? Why not just take us out there? And why not hand us over? It doesn't make sense. And like you said, there ain't no play here if he is working with them. Why be an inside man when they can literally just walk over this place right now?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, and it ain't logical, and that's what they work with. You need to worry about some sort of backup plan to get everybody out of here, because you told the group we have a good plan. It's like, we don't have a good plan. We got a Hail Mary pass is what we got. We got a hope and a dream, and a chance of much of them coming through, to be honest. You know it, I know it, most people here know it. Most people know this is a last stand.
I know. Hawthorne, you do know that if something happens, I'm going down with the ship, right?
Yeah, I know you're that stupid. You stand here and fight to the last one because that's what you do. I gotta admit, though, I ain't comfortable going in this mission hoping that the Quell are going to work when, honestly, I could be better use staying here and fighting.
Hawthorne, what other hope do we have? We don't have much. Those Quell are literally the last hope we have of getting out of this thing alive. Those kids up there, and she points to the fair kids running around. And the elderly, we could get them out, but they're not getting far. Those drones go fast. They will tear us apart. Kev can hold them all as long as he can, but it's going to be bad. You damn well get however much support that you can.
All right.
I don't care if it's the people of Holler. I don't care if it's the Quell. You get whatever support you can and get back here as soon as you can.
All right. We'll go. You just make sure this place is still standing when we come back. If I come back here and this place is burnt to the ground,
Well, there's going to be not much you can do because it's burned to the ground and we're all going to be dead, so. She kind of smiles.
I'll find something, don't you worry.
And then
Look.
Bonks or Binnie comes in, and she's like, "Miss Jessie, here I made this for you." And it's like just like a little barricade. It's like a little.
Sweetie, that is awesome. That's going to be so cool. How many more of these can you make?
Well, with the spare parts, I can make about 10.
10?
Yeah, 'cause
Awesome.
You gave me 2 cars.
Good. Good. Cami, have your boys. These are going to be for them on the front line, all right? Have your boy Jacob bring these barricades to the front line. We're going to make our stand.
This is amazing.
Good job.
How
Robot?
many bandages was I able to make?
Whatever your standard is for, I think it's what, 3 a day?
Yeah.
I will say
Okay.
this is y'all's chance, because coming back you may not have the opportunity if you want to buy bandages or whatever. You can.
Okay.
This is going to be the opportunity to do it. It's 5 CG per bandage. Kev has a few that he can sell to you. I suggest you restock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see Kevin restock on some.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
as soon as Hawthorne,
Yeah, same.
as soon as Hawthorne turns, I go to Jessie and I go, "Jessie, come here." And I whisper, I'm like,
What's up? What's up, sweetheart?
"Hawthorne talks in his sleep. He says he likes your eyes." And then she just kind of walks away.
And where her skin is peeling from her Zeb, it peels a little bit more. And her eyeball kind of falls out and she pushes it back in. Okay.
Meddling little Salamando.
When she looks at him, when she kind of smiles a little bit. Okay.
And then I taught him. I get 3 more bandages from Kev as well. I get
Okay, so yeah, you guys each, if you want, he can give you a maximum of 3 bandages per person, but he is out.
Okay.
So
Can I trade?
Okay.
3 as well.
Zach's gonna try to trade him some bandages for a poison round, if he will do that.
he needs more poison. He
Okay.
hasn't made any yet because you guys haven't brought him any poison, but
Alright.
I'll say by now the snake, I would say you could get it from the snake, but the snake is gone. He slithered off. He was he gotta give Cummy the nod before he slithered off.
Go Libby laugh.
You can maybe could have got all these poison bullets, but no, you had to have your cute fox.
And the tray you pops up and
That's
goes,
right.
That's right.
Which all he hears is
yeah.
Okay. So I'm
I don't
back
know
up to
why. It just
13
reminds me,
bandages.
if you guys have watched The Emperor's New Groove, and they have the Crunk, and he has the squirrels. He's squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeak.
Oh, yes. Squeak 'em.
Squiggity squigum.
Squeakity, squeak, squeak, squeak.
Never heard of it.
Wow.
But so Binnie's gonna continue fixing up, taking parts, and the rest of you are kind of prepping to head out. Bonks, is there anything you want to do before you guys head out?
Not really. I bought all the bandages I can, and I have all the bandages I can make and everything. So I feel like I'm as prepped as I can be. So I'm back up to 13 bandages. So.
Okay. All right, so you guys are gonna go ahead and head out.
And
The sun's going down. You guys head out the O Lodge, and Jesse, you all kind of walk out. Hawthorne's kind of last to leave, and Jesse will run up and look around and pull Hawthorne in, turn you around, Hawthorne, and just give you a hug. And she whispers, "Be safe, please."
Hawthorne's kind of taken aback at first because he's in like mission mode, but hugs her back and you too. You better be here when I get back.
And she whispers in your ear, "You tell anyone I hugged you, I will slit your throat." And she like pushes you back.
He kind of laughs and kind of like dips his hat at her, like, "Yeah, you'll certainly try."
And she kind of shakes her head.
At the door.
Real fast. Right? This is just a quick cutaway and a quick thing here. But we are going to be doing a crossover session here pretty soon for Chronicles of Indrasia and Book of Astra. And I don't know why, but the parallels in my head between Jesse and Soraya are very like hardcore.
Oh
similar.
yeah.
Jesse is the Soraya in this world. Like that's what I'm feeling. But sorry, I had to say that because it was like, wow,
No,
wait a second.
It felt
You're
like
very
it,
much
yeah.
the same character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely the crossover there. Like, the two of them are very much versions of each other. And I feel like Hawthorne, although he's different from Arrow, is very much the Marsh equivalent in a way.
Yeah.
But that gung-ho gets stuck in, doesn't actually really know what he's doing, but, confidence is the best to make up for it.
As you guys go ahead and start leaving, I want Zoc. I need you to roll a d20 for me.
Okay. Don't
Roll a
like this.
perception.
Dude,
Uh-oh.
where did my d20 go? Oh, there it is.
Uh-oh.
Roll me a perception check.
The perception was so low you couldn't find the actual D20.
Not a good sign.
I got an 8.
You hear, brother, in your helmet.
Z?
You hear it's like the static.
Z,
Zoc.
Z, where have you been?
It's static.
I'm like,
You notice that-
I'm like grabbing my helmet, trying to like reduce all the outside noise. Z.
You notice that the closer you walk towards the zigzag that you're doing, the better you hear. Zoc.
I just take off in that direction.
You guys see Zoc just running. What are you doing?
Zoc!
I don't answer.
Zoc, what the...
I just keep going.
What the hell?
I pull my rifle out and load it around. Z, where are you?
Zoc, where have you been? You starting to hear a little bit more clearly now as you're.
Where have
getting
you been?
closer.
I've been trying to contact you for like weeks.
Zoc, I've been back home. I went back home like twice, looking for you. You've been gone for a month. I haven't been able to find you, and all of a sudden, I'm scrolling through channels, and I thought I would just try again, and you're alive.
I've been through way too much to tell you over comms right now, but I need to see you. I need to know you're okay.
What the heck is going on?
I can't really get into it right now. We are in the stuff, if you know what I mean. We're about to face down an entire army, and we are trying to go get some reinforcements. I don't know if you know where the O Lodge is.
Yeah, I stayed there a couple times.
Okay.
Looking for you.
That's where it's going to go down.
That's
Man,
funny.
so where are you right now?
About 30 clicks east of where you are. I have a small camp. Look, you could come, but don't bring the others, okay? They
Z,
don't need to know I'm here.
I can't abandon these people, Z. They need me. At least I think. Are you safe?
Zoc? I don't know.
Do you need me?
I think I'm okay for now. Zoc, I've been getting this really weird feeling. I went home after looking for you for weeks. I looked for you. I went home. Our family thinks you're gone. I volunteered to come back and look just one more time just in case. But on my way back this time, there's been something weird.
What?
And I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's just this.
Are you
this
talking
weird
about like a feeling? Okay.
Yeah. I'm a woman. I have emotions and feelings. You have a
Oh
problem with that.
gosh. Can we just not talk about this?
Well,
Oh my
this
gosh.
conversation is going. Can I 100% have been chasing him and just like tackle him while he's having this conversation with his sister?
Yeah.
Just literally
You
behind, just-
You could make a
like,
strength.
he just took off across the desert.
You can make a strength check.
I'm like, it's like, Cami, watch the kid, and then just take off after him. It's like,
As he tackles me, I want to make a thievery and pull his pistol off of him and point it at him.
no, you're in the middle of a conversation. You have no clue what's going on.
Well, somebody just tackled me. I'm aware of that.
Okay, oh my gosh! All right,
I
let's see how
don't
we're
know
gonna
it's
do this.
you.
I guess
Obviously, I don't know it's you, or I wouldn't pull a weapon on you.
make.
Yeah, sure.
Strength
Yeah.
check. 18.
Oh my gosh! All right. So first of all, Zoc, see if you could beat that on a strength check.
Y'all doing this again?
No way. No way.
You might if you roll a nat 20.
I got
I'll see what
I got
happens.
17.
Oh.
Very close, but no cigar.
Yeah.
He
Mm.
full on
Yeah.
tackles you, and you
I am just like fully
flip.
worried that he's just running across the desert and some drone is going to come out of nowhere and see him. So I'm like, I need to get him down to the ground as fast as I can.
Make a
Before
thievery
he's
check,
spotted
Zoc.
and literally.
Oh gosh. I got a 7.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I need you,
Zoc.
Hawthorne, to make a perception.
A perception check. Uh-oh.
If you even see this.
What's my perception?
Roll like a
13.
5, so-
Oh yeah, so you see him grab the pistol and you like slap his hand away. What the heck are you doing?
Like, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Brother, what's happening right
What
now?
the hell are you doing? You just
What?
took off across the
So
desert
I am-
and we were trying
so
not to
you're-
get shot.
So you're hearing him talk and Z talk at the same time, and you're like, "I'm a woman."
I'm just
and I
gonna
have emotions."
say I'm just
And
gonna
if
scream
you
shut up really loud.
don't-
Shut up! Just shut up.
Excuse
You
me?
shut up! And I point at
100% gonna
Hawthorne.
start slapping him in the helmet. You shut up.
I point at and I just start blocking him like, you shut up! And I make the mistake of pointing to my helmet and I say, and you shut up.
Excuse me.
Are you talking to the voices in your head? Because I don't need that right now.
You better not tell him I'm here. Are you talking to some? Who are you talking to?
Who the hell are you
Oh my
talking to?
gosh.
I'm pulling my rifle. I'm gonna pull my rifle. Let me know if you want me to take a shot.
No, no,
Oh my
no,
Zoc,
no.
Zoc, I see a figure next to you.
No.
Let me know.
Stop. Stop.
I'm not doing
Right
it.
now.
You can say, what do you want me to stop? I'm not
Just
doing
stop.
anything.
The second time, Hawthorne, I need you to. I need you to make a. You can make another perception check for me.
Oh dear. 13 again.
You hear a gunfire.
Oh gosh, Z, was that you?
It whizzes by your head, but completely misses.
Z,
I completely
you cannot.
flat down next to him, like I roll off as Zork and flat
Z,
onto the sand.
Z, you need to
What?
stop.
What?
You need to stop right
What
now.
is going on?
Am I not supposed to shoot him?
Did I say to shoot him? No, I did not say to shoot him. I said stop.
By the way, are you not using your voice modulator?
No, there's no need for it anymore. The majesty of the shadow is no more.
Majesty?
I don't need it.
The majesty?
Would you? Oh God.
Majesty, what the hell do you think you are?
That doesn't make any sense. He's getting it from both directions.
So, like, just
Boy,
for
you better get your helmet off and tell me what the hell is going on.
I pull my helmet off. Z, shut up. Just give me a sec. Pull my
Okay.
helmet off, and I look at Hawthorne. I'm like, Hawthorne, 1, don't ever tackle me again. 2, I know you don't know me that well, but I'm going to need you to trust me just for a minute, okay?
1, I'll stop tackling you when you stop being a dumbass, so on you. 2, we are surrounded by a group of Nile that are not too far away, and you took off across the desert at night alone.
I can handle myself in the desert alone, okay?
I don't give a damn about you. If you give our position away, I'm going to beat the crap out of you.
Look, I've been sneaking around these
You want to get
deserts.
shot, that is on you. But if you draw them to us, you are not going to hear the end of it from me. I promise you.
Hawthorne, I've been sneaking around these deserts since before you were even thinking about being a bounty hunter. I know what I'm doing, okay? I just need you to trust me.
I literally tracked you in a few days. You're not as good as you think you are.
He pulls up his wrist, but I don't seem to be in shackles. How about that?
You are going to be full of holes if you keep mouthing off like this, though.
All right, Hawthorne, for real though, enough of the BS.
What the hell is going on?
I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. I need you to trust me. I would never put this group in danger. I am not leaving this group. I need you to trust me. Okay? And then I kind of look over my shoulder.
Give me something to go on. You don't need to give me all the details. I don't need to know all your ins and outs.
Roll a
I really
perception.
don't care. Give me something.
Who, me?
Roll a perception, Zach. Yeah, as you look over your
Okay.
shoulder.
Especially since I almost got shot in the head. Give me something.
I got a 14.
You see a glint of the scope of a rifle, just the glint of it. It's Z, and she's looking right at Hawthorne.
Great.
I don't want to do this. You're putting my family in danger.
I don't want to put your family in danger. I didn't even know you had a family. But you're not giving me something. You run off into the desert to give our position away, and then I almost get shot in the head. Give me something.
Look, man, my sister's in trouble. Okay? I am not the great assassin that I have purported to be. I'm not the Shadow. I'm not this great vigilante. I'm a decent shot, okay? I'm going to throw that out there. I'm a decent shot. But okay. I have a sister. God, I can't believe I'm telling you this. I have a sister, and her name is Z, and she's in trouble. She's been helping us along the way, but she's in trouble, okay? And I heard her on my comms for the first time in I don't know how long. Apparently it's been over a month, but it seems like a couple weeks for me. And I heard her voice for the first time, and I was following to get more clarity on the comms. And then I'm gonna slip my helmet on, and I'm gonna push it so where he can hear her voice. Hey Z.
You hear nothing.
Z. Is it just like, can I make a perception? Is it just static, or is she just not answering?
You can roll a perception.
Oh my god.
Not gonna lie, the voice in the head.
I got a
sounded
nat one.
lot more plausible.
You don't know. You're just like,
Does he actually have a sister? Has he been in his head this whole time?
I don't know what to do.
Look,
She's not answering, man. She's not answering. She was just on the comms. I was just talking with her.
can Caleb, as sidebar, like, because I know it all happened in the dream when it took place, like with Jesse slipping the radios into my bag. Can I say I nabbed those before we left the lodge?
yeah, I would say she gave you one, like just for communication, just in case something happens. She gave you a before you left. We'll just say that.
All right. Zach, I don't know what's going on with your family. I understand the family thing. If she's in trouble, you need to go and make sure she's okay. All right?
Hawthorne, you can't
I
tell
trust you
anyone.
with that. I won't tell anyone.
I'm serious,
I'll
man.
make
I don't grab him, but I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm serious. You cannot put my family in danger. It's the only reason I do what I do.
I ain't going to put your family in danger. I have no intention of that. I just need to know what I'm working with. You go, make sure she's okay. And I kind of pull the radio at my bag. I got the radio that Jesse gave me. Can your mask hook into this? Can you contact me on this?
And I pick it up. I hit the dial on the top of the radio, and I go inside my helmet and click a few dials. And
As you do that, it goes
Oh.
from because you guys are super close from the the radio.
Yeah,
The feedback is pretty insane.
All right.
I have no ears anymore, but it's working.
You keep trying to check in with me as often as you can. I want to make sure that you are okay and that your family's okay. The radio will be on me. No one else will hear. If you need me to get it somewhere private, just do a little bit of clicking and static on it, okay?
She's 30 clicks that way. I saw the glint of her scope. I am a very fast runner, so I'll make it as fast as I can.
You go, you do what you need to do. If you need to take off and check more stuff, just let me know. We're going to keep heading towards trying to get these Quell. If in doubt and everything goes sideways, meet us back at the lodge.
All right.
And I stick my hand out to him and
Shake it.
take care of yourself, okay?
You too. Don't get hurt. And don't miss. And I start laughing and I start running away.
Yeah, take your own advice on.
I'll say the rest of you
Okay, so-
will slowly make your way to Hollier. It's going to take a while, but I'm going to cut to Zoc for a little bit. So, Zoc, you manage to make your way to Z's camp, and she's sitting there, and she sees you and runs up to you and just gives you the biggest hug.
Yeah, I rip the helmet off and I basically just pick her up.
I've been missing you, you big dummy.
Dude, where have you been? And I take my fist and I just push it really hard into her shoulder.
Looking for you. Where have you been?
Dude, I was on comms one night and I heard voices coming through and they were not yours.
Voices?
Yes. Please tell me you were just hanging out with a group of people and you left your comms open. Otherwise, someone's following you.
You know I don't like people.
Or
groups.
I realize that. Very clear on that.
Zoc, I'm scared. I'm
Why?
very scared.
Why? You're a better shot than me. You're stealthier than me. You're smarter than me. Well, why are you scared?
You're stronger than me, Zoc. You're more cunning. You're a little, maybe a better fighter.
I'm definitely more handsome than you are. When's the last time you had a bath, Chica?
She smells herself. Oh God.
Good Lord. Good.
Oh,
Dude, you
it's
reek.
been a while.
You reek.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
And she takes her long. She has a very long, white hair, and she puts it in a ponytail. She's like, "Look, I came back to look for you. On the way back, I heard something weird on my comm, so I decided to check it out. I figured, I figured I was good enough to, like you. I wanted to be like you, and I wanted to handle business. I may have made a mistake, Zoc.
What did you do?
And she looks away and she walks to the campfire and she puts her hand in her mouth.
I walk over to her, kind of lean down, look in her face. What did you do,
By the way,
Z?
Z has a cool hand tattoo that I have right now. It's not a tattoo. I accidentally spray painted my hand, so I was painting something. But she has a really cool tattoo on her hand, and she looks.
I kind of put my hand on her shoulder. What's going on, Z? You got to talk to me. I can't read your mind.
The robot that's with your group. These guys
Bonks?
were looking for him. They want him.
What for?
And they paid me a lot of money to get him. Or to at least give up the location. I made a mistake. I knew it. I know I messed up. The money was so good.
Wait, what are you telling me, Z?
Money was so good. I don't know who these guys are. They wore suits. They wore hats. They were mutants.
Right.
One was a mutant. One was a Zeb, and they want him. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why, but I told them that I knew where this robot was. We were on camp. They invited me to their camp and they were talking about him and the description, and I was like, I know that robot. I've seen him. He's with my brother. And they started getting violent. They were asking me questions and I got scared and I ran.
Do they know where Bonks is right now?
I just told them, I said, my brother, he's right now. There was a robot in Sunset and they put a knife to my throat. And she pulls her little, she has a scarf on, she pulls it back and you see a slash.
See.
I fought my way out and I ran. I think they're after me.
Where are they? Where was the last time you saw them?
Near, close to the Silent Forest. I outran them. I managed to worm my way to the forest. I think a couple monsters scared them off.
How many were there?
I don't. There was a few, but I don't.
A few, 2, 3. What are we talking about here, Z?
I don't know, Zoc. I don't know. I almost died. For the first time in my life, I felt so vulnerable, and I thought I could handle them, and I can't. I'm not. And she just starts, all of a sudden, you see tears just start pouring out down her face. I'm not as good as you.
I grab her by the side of the head.
I can't do this by myself.
Stop.
I'm scared.
Stop. You are not me. You are better than me. Don't try to be me. You be yourself, Z.
Myself almost got me killed. They weren't going to pay me, Zoc. They were going to get the info and kill me.
Well,
they had these I noticed they had these buttons their collars, and I don't remember what it was like a wrench. It was like 2 wrenches combined, and I don't. That's all I remember. That's all I know. I ran. I just ran. I ran, and that noise that you heard, they were messing with my helmet. I managed to take it back before I escaped.
Do you have any weapons on you?
They stole my pistol. I still have my rifle. She like points at it. It's kind of like leaning up against her. I have my rifle, but they took my pistol.
I take my pistol and I toss it to her.
He takes it.
Gear up. We're going to hunt these bastards down. And they're going to pay for what they did to your neck.
Okay. What about your friends?
I'm meeting up with them as soon as we get done with this. And you are going to help me. You understand?
Okay.
And I know, look, and I put my hand on her shoulder. I know you didn't know what you were doing. But what you did put a ton of people in danger. Okay? So you're going to help me. It's okay. But you're going to help me rectify that situation. Do you understand? Look at me. Look at me. In the eyes.
Concerns.
In the eyes. You are better than me. Okay? You are a just amazing shot. You are smart. You are intelligent.
Smarter.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
You need to breathe, pull yourself together, gear up, and get in mission mode. You remember mission mode, right? That's what we call mission mode. You remember that? Whenever we go out, we say mission mode. 1, 2, 3, mission mode, right? That's what we do.
Mission mode.
That's our deal. We are in mission mode now, and we are going to track every one of these down and blow their brains out all over this desert. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And we're going to take every single piece of whatever's valuable off of their dead bodies.
We're gonna find out who they are. We're gonna take from them. They had nice cars. I've never seen nice cars. Never seen cars. They had them.
I don't know if I've seen a car like once. I was in a bus once, but it got blown up. It was a truck. I think it was a truck. Anyways,
with the sandworms.
We're stealing everything. Do you have a knife?
She pulls out her knife. It is a huge knife. It's like way bigger than she should possess.
Is it sharp?
And she looks at it and she's like, and her finger starts bleeding. Yeah, it's sharp.
Good. Put it on. Gear up. Put your helmet on. And let's go.
Listen, wait. Look, I know what's happening with the Nile. I think we need to deal with this first. I say, I'll help you. I can go to the O Lodge. It seems like you need help there first. I'll be safe there. The owner, he seems nice. But
yeah. He's a couple screws loose of a something.
Bear?
Of a bear, yeah.
Ish. Man bear?
All right, here's what we need to do. We need to go do this. We need to go do this, and then I'm gonna, if depending on how long this takes, we'll just go straight back to the O Lodge. If we can do this quick, I'm gonna head to Sunset, but I want you still to go to O Lodge. Tell Bertrude you are a friend of Zoc, and Zoc sent you. Do you understand?
Okay.
Talk to no one else but Bertrude.
The big bear man.
Correct.
Okay.
All right.
And she gives you a hug.
I'll
head straight there.
All right.
Love you, Zoc.
All right.
Remember what Dad said.
That I'm the best?
No, I was gonna say keep on keeping on.
Okay. All right, and I just want to say we just take off booking it in the direction where, she was accosted.
So you guys get kind of close, and it's actually really not far from here. The forest isn't super far. It was around this area. I don't Zach, there's no one here. I don't know where they are. I don't know if there's anything to help. I don't think we should go further into the forest, especially getting dark like this.
I got a question. Sidebar. So the stealth module only covers me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Z also has one though. She does.
Okay. Can I make a treasure hunter perception roll? So that's +5 on the perception.
You can.
All right. Oh, I got a nat 20. So that's 27.
You turn on your thermal on your helmet.
Mm-hmm.
You switch to thermal, and the silent forest is huge. You guys are like on the very, very edge, like where it's starting to green-ish, and the forests are like hundreds of yards.
Would
like,
you say it's silent but deadly?
Wow.
It is.
Wow.
The forest actually, like the dense, scary forest, is super far away
Okay.
from where you are, like miles, probably like 50, 60 miles. But like, this is considered the silent forest area where it's like the greenery is starting.
Mm-hmm.
And you look around and you do notice that there is there's a campfire.
Okay.
It looks like there's a where there would be like a campfire, like people were staying.
Okay.
And she looks and she goes, "Oh God, Zoc, they were so close."
Is that them?
And she looks over and she picks up a cigar and looks. Yeah, they were smoking this kind of cigar.
All right. Can I, with my
These
thermal,
old world cigars.
with my thermal, can I see if I see any bodies moving around?
Yeah, you can make another perception roll. Actually, you know what? I'll just give it to you since you got that nat 20. You
Okay.
look around and you see no bodies, and I will say there is some tire tracks headed off, kind of in the direction that you guys were coming. So you just noticed them now, though, and you kind of see the trail as they're headed like towards sunset.
All right. I'm gonna look to Z and be like, Z, you still got your you still got your thermal cloak, your stealth cloak.
And she hits it, and her whole body disappears.
All right. I hit mine again, and I'm just gonna say, just stay with me. Listen to the sound of my voice. We're gonna follow these tracks because they're going away from that campfire.
Okay.
All right. Let's go.
So Z follows you, and you guys continue the road. The tracks disappear as they get closer, like where it goes from like greenery to more rocky desert.
Mm-hmm.
The tracks kind of disappear, and they
Alright.
kind of fade off in the distance.
I'm gonna drop to one knee and look through the thermal again and see if I see any bodies or anything warm.
You see nothing.
Nothing.
No.
All right, Z. I lost tracks. Once I hit these rocks, they're gone. Any ideas?
I don't know. Look, I feel like as long as I'm, I don't think they would be at the O Lodge, but I don't know. That might just be safe right now. You need to get back to your friends.
I need to kill
Sorry.
these SOBs who did this to you. They need to pay, Z.
I know.
Now. Plus, if they're a threat to the group that I'm with, Z, we got a little Salamando girl that's with our group. She is crazy smart, but she's in danger now. So I need to end this threat.
I'm so sorry that I caused this.
Look, stop being sorry and help me. You know how to track. You're good at this. Think of something. Think, Z.
She looks.
Think.
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Hit me.
What did Dad always say was the best way to catch a beast?
No, we're not doing this.
Yes,
doing
what's
this.
the best way to catch a beast?
We're not using you as bait, Z. It's out of the question. It's not happening.
Zoc, I don't know where they disappeared to, but if I go to the O Lodge and I stay there, at least I'll have backup. I'll be able to. I'll be there. I won't be by myself. We lead them to us. We spring a trap, and we kill them. I don't know where they are. They could be watching us right now. I don't know.
Well, I mean, they can't watch us if we're cloaked, but just throwing that out.
Well, not right this second, but you know what I mean. Then again, I don't know, Sock. These guys might have thermal. I don't know. They were some really bad guys. I thought they were nice at first, and they did some things. I watched them kill one of their comrades. They were sitting around this campfire, and one of them mouthed off, and the guy that looked like he was in charge with the suit shot the other one. It was a Zeb. He just shot his friend. That's where all hell broke loose. That's where I wanted to leave, and they just wouldn't let me. They wanted to know more about this bot that I saw. This Bonks unit.
I wonder why they're so interested in Bonks.
I don't know. They want him. They said something about Astra as well. I don't even know, what is that? What is Astra? They just said it. I don't know what that is.
You got me.
Our best bet, I think right now, is I go somewhere that's safe, or I could stick with you as well. But that would lead your group to know who I am. And I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but one of them already knows that you exist. So.
Are you serious? Are you serious right now? You told one of them? She pops you. Are you serious?
Look, I had to, okay?
Oh,
he's a bounty hunter, and although he's got a mouth on him, I trust him more than anyone in the group at the moment.
The human? Ugh.
I don't know why the hate for a human. He's the only human I've ever really met, and he can be a dick sometimes, but he's pretty cool.
Their teeth, they're just their teeth. They have all those teeth. Ah.
Yeah, at least they don't smell as bad as you do. Well, he does sometimes. But anyways,
they do.
I digress.
Sometimes.
All right, I trust him with my life. He was a bounty hunter, and he had me for a bounty. I'm still here, and it's because of him. Okay? I trust him with my life. I would trust him with yours. Okay? Nobody else needs to know the details. We can keep this as hush as we want. But you are safest with me and our group. Regardless of whatever's coming, regardless of how bad these people are, I will end them.
Okay. So I'm going to stick with you.
Yes.
So what's our next plan?
So I guess sidebar. So it's still the night that I left, I guess, right?
Yeah, you guys, it's still nighttime. You guys actually aren't, the way you countered back, I'm gonna say that the group has not made a lot of progress, due to just trying to be stealthy, and you're the stealthiest one of the group.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been a lot of patrols passing and stuff, so they've been stopped a whole bunch of times. So they're really slowed down. You can technically catch up to them pretty quick.
Okay. All right.
And you guys have seen patrols. I'll say that you guys have seen patrols, but you've been stealth, so they just haven't been able to see you.
Okay.
And she actually, as you guys are standing there, you guys see a drone kind of head in the direction of the group, and she goes, "Man, I've been seeing those a lot."
All right. Let me think. All right. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna head back to the O Lodge. We're gonna hook up with Bertrude there. You're going to stay there with Bertrude. And I'm going to go find this group that I've been traveling with to make sure that they're okay. You understand?
I don't think that's a good idea. I think I should just stick with you. I don't want to go. I changed my mind. I'd rather just stick with you. I feel safe.
They're gonna know. They're gonna know. I would rather them not. But I'll leave it up to you.
If I go to the O Lodge, I'm gonna go by myself. I'm stealth. My stealth module will last another 30 minutes. I can make it on foot by myself, quiet. I'll get there. I'll talk to the bear. I'll let him know you're a friend, and I'll just find a room and lock myself in it.
Yes.
Okay?
Tell him to put you somewhere safe. All right.
Okay.
I'll go with you to the O Lodge, and then I'll head out.
No, you don't have time.
I'm
Our
not
friends
getting
need
separated
you.
with you again, Z. It's not gonna happen.
Zoc, don't argue with me. Either you take me or I go by myself. We don't have time. And all of a sudden you see like a couple more drones pass over. That, whatever you're doing with your friends, that can't be good.
All right.
They need you.
How quickly do you think you can get to the O Lodge?
In the next couple hours, maybe, if I'm quiet and stealthy.
All right, you're coming with me. We're gonna go get my friends.
Okay. All right.
And we just
So-
start booking it.
You guys book it, but then you guys book it in a more dangerous area. So the group is kind of heading north like this.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are cutting straight through Nile territory.
Okay.
And you guys are going to be stealth, but you're going to eventually like meet up at a
Okay.
point.
Hey there, Comic Clan. Wanted to just take a moment to come and shout out our amazing partners over at Misty Mountain Gaming. Misty Mountain Gaming is one of the largest dice stores in the world. So up on your screen right now, you are going to see some pictures of some of the amazing dice that we ourselves at Comics and the Cross have purchased from Misty Mountain. And they offer a wide selection of dice, so whether you have a preference to acrylic, resin or metal dice, or even if you want to go and splurge and pick up some glass, stone or even bone dice, then Misty Mountain Gaming has you covered. Don't forget to also check out their amazing dice bags, rolling trays and miniatures. Also as well, they sell some different things, some different bits and pieces. You can pick up a leather bag, pick up some glassware, even some drinking horns. So whatever your needs are for games night, Misty Mountain Gaming has you covered. Also as well, remember to use code CROSS10 at checkout to save 10% on your purchases. So whatever you're picking up from them, go and save yourself a little bit and go ahead and treat yourself. Remember, it is a good week to be a geek. Take care.
So we're cut back to the group. Hawthorne's kind of leading the group, trailing behind. Hawthorne, you get something on your radio. You hear, and it's Zoc. Just kidding. Zoc, you hear Zoc disappear. You hear, and it's Jessie, and she goes, Hawthorne, any progress? What's happening?
I'll follow the radio. We're making good progress. We're almost there. Just, there's a lot of patrols out here. A lot of drones. We managed to stay hidden, but we're slow but sure.
Where are the drones going?
Do I see the drones going in any particular direction?
They're
or
kind
are
of
they all just
zooming.
kinda...
They're kind of zooming they're like scanning, and then they're kind of like almost circling, like they're headed back. So they're kind of like scanning the area from which you can kind of view it as they're in. I guess you know what? I'll tell you what. Roll an intelligence check because I want to see if like Hawthorne would process this. Would Hawthorne kind of like figure out what's going on?
Nope.
Like,
not. 4.
no, Hawthorne, you just know the drones are circling. You're like, I don't know.
How about Binnie? Because she's just observing, and she
Yeah,
kinda knows
Binnie, you could-
mechanical.
You can try. You can make
What
a
kind of
It's just intelligence.
Okay. 12?
You get the feeling you're observing these drones, and their patterns are really weird. So they're scanning almost every inch, just looking for something. They don't know what it is. You could kind of come to with that roll, you kind of come to like a guess, and you think that the drones are. This is their preparation. They are preparing for a battle, but they want to make sure that they don't have a bunch of like they want they're kind of getting their strategy together. You know, they want to make sure that there's not like multiple groups they're going to have to deal with. These drones are kind of scouting all around Sunset before they move their troops out.
Mm-hmm. Do you pass that information to me? Or are you still mad at me?
I'm just watching next to Bonksy. I'm not
So
next to you right now.
you're just kind
So
of
I'm just
looking.
kind of looking around.
Donovan, make me a perception roll.
Have
Okay.
What are you gonna say, Bonks?
I will look over to Binnie and ask her if she noticed anything.
I rolled a 1.
You don't see nothing.
Oh, I just kind of say Bonksy. I'm like, yeah, the drone patterns are kind of funny.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like they might be trying to look for something. At the same time, they're kind of repeating their pattern. Like they're trying to do some maybe survey, almost scouting, but they don't really go back either. So it's not like they're relaying information. They're kind of acting weird.
Okay.
From a software standpoint, it looks like they have a plan, but it's almost like they have an alternate mission as well.
Interesting. So
You know how like
you
as
think they're looking for something?
I think
Like
they are Foxy.
You think they're looking for us?
Well, I don't think yet, because nobody knows we're out here. They're looking for something. And that's what I don't know, because what would be out here that's not with us?
I don't know.
Okay, you stay close to me, Bonksy, and I'll make sure you're okay. I'll take care of you.
And I'll take care of you.
You're good like that.
Hawthorne, you get a radio message at that moment. Hey, it's Jesse again. I need to talk to Cami.
Yeah, sure thing. Cami.
Yep.
Jesse on the radio. She says she needs to talk to you.
Hey, I'm patching
Alright.
you. Hey, I'm patching you into Jacob. Jacob, are you there? Yeah. Just to let you guys know, we're gonna have to maintain silence on the radios after this because they are definitely picking up our signal. They are prepping. They're gonna start moving. It looks like they're moving out soon. A lot of the drones are starting to come back.
Alright.
Cami, do we attack? What do you want us to do?
I don't know.
You need to make a decision. Cami, I'm gonna let it be your call. It's your people. My bounty hunters are gonna follow your Fair's lead. There's only about 10 though, so it's mostly your people.
Great.
If they start moving, we have to attack, or we could run. It's up to you.
They're there for a reason. Let's go ahead and attack.
Okay. First sign of movement, we will draw first blood. Miss Cami, it's Jacob. It's been an honor, ma'am. Something happens.
You got this, Jacob. Y'all can do this.
Okay.
You might not have the numbers, but we have the strength.
Okay. And he like relays the information. Cami, and you hear Jesse. Thank you. And
You're
the
welcome.
radio goes dead.
I forgot about the radio. Am I able to radio Hawthorne just to let him know we're headed his way?
Yeah, you are. It goes, you hear Zoc.
Hey, Hawthorne.
Hey, Zoc. How's
Hey.
it going, man?
I'm headed your way. We're taking a shortcut. I got my sister. Don't say anything to anyone. We're both stealth, okay? When I get close, I'll
I won't.
unstealth, and she's going to remain stealth, okay? When the time's
Okay.
right, I will tell everyone. All right, we'll
Okay,
meet you. We'll
just-
meet you guys at sunset.
All right, be safe.
All right.
He's like, I love you. So the we'll say that you guys are getting closer to Holler. And pretty soon Zoc will meet up with you. But before that happens, I need everyone that's in Hawthorne's group minus Zoc to roll a perception check.
Oh, hell.
You guys hear a very loud noise headed your direction.
Thunk.
9.
Oh. Nat 1.
Good.
16.
I got 11.
I got a 6.
What'd you get, Hawthorne?
Oh, sorry, I got a 9.
No one sees this but Donavan. A car is headed straight for all of you. Donavan sees it and grabs. He pushes Cami and like pushes most of you out the way. Donavan, I need you to make an
Ooh, can I
acrobatics
shoulder
check.
it? Yeah. Let's see. Let's do it
It's very loud.
okay,
This
let's
car does
see.
not see you guys. It's a pretty beat up old
I want to just
jalopy.
like Hellboy it and like smash it or shoulder check it.
This is gonna be mostly for it. It's gonna probably ram you. So
I got another 16.
it goes to hit you. You manage to actually you hit the windshield and you go up the side of the car and you hit the ground, but you don't take any damage. You're in your rock form
Nice.
and you're like, holy crap! You guys
Rock
see
and
this
roll.
car coming from Holler, like the direction of Holler, and it just speeds. It's going fast. It's speeding as fast as it can, and you see a couple drones kind of like following it, and they kind of take off after it. You guys notice that they shoot at it, but they don't hit it. It manages to evade.
Oh. Is everyone okay?
I get up. Yeah, I'm good.
Nice catch, Donovan.
Thank you, thank you. I'm glad everyone's safe.
Binnie's like
I,
face down in the sand.
Binnie is straight up like head in
Yeah, just
sand.
I just with their legs kicking.
I don't know
The
why.
rock person pushed me away, so I'm like, right into
For
it.
some reason, I also picture like I know what Binnie looks like. I know what we've described Binnie's like appearance looks like, but for some reason, I think Slippy Toad from Star Fox. For
yeah,
Binnie.
Oh yeah.
basically,
I
yeah.
100% think of Slippy. So you were like, thanks, Bonks. I thought they had me.
That's hilarious.
So, as you guys are kind of recovering, you see Zoc pop up. Zoc, you guys ran as fast as you can, and you guys like took a shortcut and managed to meet up with them at that point.
I'm gonna.
You guys are actually.
I'm gonna aside to
Go ahead.
Z real quick and just say, as Z, you stay cloaked until I tell you not to. Okay.
My cloaking only has about 5 more minutes.
Okay.
I will stand up, and my grappling hook is like all twisted, and I just straighten it and snap it back into place.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Roll me a d20.
Slide it back into place.
Uh,
Catches a flying drone that has exploded as involved. She starts getting dragged across the desert.
I rolled a 3.
What was it?
A 3.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
We're all gonna die.
That's the end of the game, guys.
I just ran after Zoc. I was face
good
finally
night.
back. I was got ran over by a car. And then
Bonks
disappeared.
turns as he's shoving his grappling hook back in, and it shoots out, and it shoots towards Zoc and hits Z right in the chest, and just flies her back. Her module, she becomes visible and
Oh no.
completely lands her on her back,
Oh.
and she is out cold.
I take her helmet. I get down beside her and I take her helmet off, and I just check her pulse.
She has a pulse. She's definitely unconscious.
Hawthorne
It knocked
completely
her.
emotionless, just kind of looks at Zoc and then looks back at Bonks and looks at Zoc and how's that plan working for you?
Who the hell is that?
I come over and I'm just like, oh, that's the voice in your head. Huh.
Everybody, it's not how I was planning on doing this. Thanks, Bonks. This is my
welcome.
this is my sister
No
Z.
problem.
When she gets
She
up,
opens her eyes, and just can barely. She got the wind knocked out of her.
I pick her up and stand her up and just kind of dust her shoulders off.
You guys see this she's like a medium height, very beautiful Hawthor. She has long silverish hair with red glowing eyes. Just like Zoc, she has part of a helmet. Her helmet is not like a full mask though, it's just like a mouth covering and almost a nose covering that exposes her eyes. And she's wearing almost like a duster with a rifle on the back, with some longish robe looking clothes. And she just kind of
Everybody,
and she has a scar on her neck, and she has a scarf.
everybody, this is my sister Z. She
She kind of waves.
She's been helping us from the shadows ever since we set out from Sunset. If anyone touches her, I will kill you. But
Zoc.
What?
Hi, Bonks.
Zoc.
Nice to meet you.
yes,
Zoc.
yes.
You look at the grappling hook, and the spikes that were on it are in Z. The grappling hook is stuck, attached to her chest. This isn't good.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, lay
I'm
down.
freaking out.
Lay down. Lay down.
I'm freaking out. And she just collapses. Oh.
Here,
I
I'm gonna.
go and I get a bandage
Get
from
the medic. Get the medic.
I walk
done
over
for
to
his own
Bonks
sins.
and I'm like,
And I look at him and I point at him and I say, "You, over here now."
I love it. The medic gave the person that's going to fix the person that shot up in the first place. Perfect. What could go wrong?
Bonks, you walk over and you pull your grappling hook out and you manage to repair. You take your little you have a little tiny suture kit and you start trying to fix her wounds real fast.
Yep.
And she looks at you and she pulls out her knife and says, "Can I kill him?"
No, put it away. Put it away.
Wait a second.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Miss Z.
And I
I'm
look
sorry.
I look at her and just go, "Shh. Just stop
Yep.
talking."
Okay.
My comment is welcome. This is definitely not the weirdest thing that's happened to the group. So I think you'll fit. You'll
Yeah,
fit in right along.
this is still not even top 5.
I get down and I'm like this close to Z's face, and I'm like, "You're
And she's looking like-
beautiful." And guess what? I made Bonksy. He's actually pretty cool. He's really good.
I
And she
get.
looks.
He does
She kind of
medical
like.
stuff.
She's doing like this number, like she's almost like double chinning and looking, and she's like looking at Zach, and she's looking at Binnie, and it's like,
I tried to do an imperceptible
Okay.
just head shake. No, at Z.
And I'm like,
No.
Also, I fixed your brother's helmet so you can keep talking to the voices that he's always talking to.
"Oh, sweetheart, I think that's me."
No, it was other voices.
Oh,
Because you didn't exist until Bonksy shot you.
well, I've always, you know
Yeah.
what? Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I
It's
like just
okay.
walk over like to where the Binnie is and like I just grab her by her overalls at the back and just pick her up.
That's funny.
Kid. Personal space. We talked about this. We need
Binnie, what are you doing
personal
as
space to
Hawthorne's?
the-
Are you like kind of freaking out?
Binnie's probably like, oh,
so
another
I'm like
ghost.
this, and I'm like, put me down.
It's like gorgeous by the overalls. Like, kid, let's let Bonksy fix her up, and then you can bombard her with questions. Okay?
All right, guys. I hate to cut this short. We
You
can
put me down.
we can catch up. We can catch up later. But there's some pretty bad people coming. I think you may have already met one of them, Donavan.
It's okay. Hawthorne and his new powers can take care of it. And I walk away.
Hawthorne, you do
Yeah.
know. You don't have to roll for it. You notice, and you're like
Is-
kind of
is
rubs
that-
you the wrong way.
Is
Like,
that the bastard that hit me with his car just now?
Okay, so I don't have to roll or anything to heal Z.
no, you lose advantage though.
I do
Okay.
a side
Okay.
a side glance to Binnie and then Hawthorne, like kind of back and forth. And I look at Hawthorne. I'm like,
Hawthorne's just like,
all right, these people that are after us, don't ask me how I know this, but they're after Bonks for whatever reason. So, and one of them hurt my sister. So
She shows you guys. She shows you guys the scar.
I rip out Cricks, and I'm like, no, they won't.
Thank you, little one. I think
dude, does anybody? They had these.
she pats. She pats you on the head. Thank you.
Welcome.
Is anybody familiar with a logo or a patch with 2 wrenches on it, crisscrossed? Does anybody know what that means?
If anybody wants to roll, you can just roll a straight intelligence check. If you want to try to figure out what that is.
Let me see if I have any.
why not? I could use a laugh by rolling for an intelligence check.
I will.
Oh, I got a 19.
I have +3 intelligence.
Ooh, go! You got a 19. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I only
I got a 14.
rolled a 9.
Yeah,
Okay, it was going to be a really high roll. So I think Cummings the only one. What did you get, Binnie?
I got a 3.
So Cummy, you don't know of what this is. However, you spot something. You look at Bonks, and at the very, very corner of his shoulder, you see a small emblem with 2 crossed wrenches right on his shoulder.
Guys,
And you're
isn't
like,
that-
could be it. Go ahead, sorry.
Isn't that what's on Bonksy over there?
And I asked Z, I'm like, is that it? Is that what you saw?
Oh yeah. That's it.
Hey, is Binnie still
Bonksy's
around?
good.
Hey, Binnie, did you make Bonksy from scratch, or did you pick him up from a salvage somewhere?
No, I went out in the desert by myself. Dad told me not to, but I was scrounging for scraps. And when I was out in the desert, I found him. Well, part of him. Maybe a little over half of him.
Okay, so
And I dragged him back to my workshop, and I worked on him for a really long time. And then suddenly, he was turned on, and he worked.
does he have any memories from before you rebuilt him?
I had to put a new chip in him and everything.
All right, so I'm assuming these people that are after Bonksy are the original owners.
But what would they want with him?
I don't
He
know.
was scrap.
Yeah, I don't know. But what I do know is they have to die.
I agree.
Yeah, they do.
And one particular request, there is the leader. I don't know his name. He's the one who put the knife to my sister's throat. He wears a suit. He's mine. Understood? And I kind of glance across the whole group.
Unless he touches Bonksy, then we have to share him.
That's fine. I just asked for the kiss goodnight, if you get my drift.
Okay.
He's a very bad dude.
And then I just smile. I'm like, I can handle with the torture.
And she looks, she's like,
Uh-oh.
holy crap.
We got our Binnie Berry in here.
Shoot.
The Binnie Berry.
I look at Z
Definitely
and
the
I look at
blueberry.
Z and I'm like, I told you, this is the one I was telling you about. She's a beast.
Yeah, I see that.
But it's
yeah.
okay. You're friends with Zoc, so I won't hurt you.
Okay.
Nothing to worry about.
It's amazing how terrifying that sounds coming from that voice.
He's looking, he's like, holy crap.
You get used to it, Z.
I've seen them all from a distance, but dang.
Yeah, just a heads up, not to frighten you guys, but she said every single one of you in her scopes at least multiple times. So I hope that makes you hope that makes you sleep better at night.
Looks at Donavan. I saved your butt.
I thought that was him.
No, that was 100% me.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I did that. The fire fangs that were coming to get you, I shot those.
Okay.
you're welcome.
All right. Yep. Okay. We're good. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely sounds like your sister's the one that got the
Yeah,
talent.
I
in the
told you.
family.
I told you. Yeah, let's just go. I feel like we should just go to where we were going.
And she
Do
just
you
kind
like
of
to
nods.
eat bugs?
No, I don't. I eat a algae that grows in the mountains. In the caves we grow an algae, and that's what Hawthorne normally eat.
Well, I guess if it's yours, I'll...
Moonlight.
Nope. I
Hey,
just
little
walk
one.
away.
Well, she walks
Wow,
over. She
harsh
was like,
judgment for
"Hey,
Binnie there.
hey, Binnie.
Yeah.
I know you don't really have hair, but maybe you could help me braid my hair later. Do you like braiding hair?
I've never tried it before because I just had a bunch of brothers, but I would love to try.
Yeah, that would be really fun. We could do that.
Yeah.
I think it'd be super cool. You want to hold my hand?
Oh, absolutely.
And she takes Z's hand and she looks. She looks over. All right, let's go. I feel safer with the little one.
It's okay, I got you. And I just hold Cricks out. I just walk away.
And I turn around away from him and I look at Hawthorne and be like, she always wanted a brother. Or a sister. A sister, not a brother.
Yeah, because Zog is my sister.
That's you, dumbass.
Hey there, Comic Clan. Are you enjoying the content that we're putting out here at Comics from the Cross? Then we would love you to become one of our supporters and join us over on our Patreon. You can support us over there financially for just $2 a month and get access to exclusive content, including my anime reactions as I'm currently going through One Piece and My Hero Academia, sci-fi reactions as Nitro goes through Doctor Who Season 2 currently, and also some reaction content soon coming from Jaye. On top of that as well, get a lot of behind the scenes information of stuff that's going on here at Comics from the Cross, as well as a ton of background information about what's going on with the Chronicles of Andrasia comic and Kickstarter, which will be coming soon. So if you're enjoying that content and want access to all that extra information, then check it out at patreon.com/comics and the cross. We would love to have you over there.
So you guys approach the city gates of Hollier. Cami, this is almost kind of like for you, this is almost like a lot of emotion because last time you saw it, it was not real and it was
Yeah.
burning to the ground, and now it's real again and you are super confused. Like your mind is trying to have trouble processing As you guys walk through the city gates, the town looks normal. There's people. It looks like it did in the original part of the dream world. It looks very nice, as nice as it could be for a post-apocalyptic world. But there's people walking through or whatever, and
But
there's the
big
town.
question: is Sunny okay?
Sunny probably wasn't real.
Sunny might not even be real. We don't know.
I don't
He
want it
better
to
be
be
real.
real.
So you guys, there is the mayor comes out, and it is not the mayor from your dreams. It's not her. It's another mayor.
Thank goodness.
He is actually a human male.
Mm.
His name's Teddy, and Teddy walks out, and he's like, and he's looking at all of you.
Howdy, farmer. How's it going?
This is kind of funny. I've never had bounties just walk up to me before.
I
Zach.
keep my hand close to my shotgun.
Yeah, Zach
You
gets
guys
his
know
weapon.
you're wanted, right?
Zach gets his weapon ready.
Yeah,
I go up and I'm like, I'm not
Hawthorne.
a bounty, I'm a Binnie. And
And
I go
she
over and I
wo-
sit by the fountain.
She he whistles, and harbingers all of a sudden appear from some of the buildings, and they have their rifles pointed at you.
Hawthorne
Like
kind of puts both his hands up.
Yeah,
Like,
I point mine at the
whoa,
closest
whoa,
one.
Whoa, whoa. Let's
Yeah,
just.
I put
I
my
kind of try to
hand.
wave to our group to like weapons
I
there.
got
It's
my
like,
shotgun.
whoa,
as well.
let's.
They put theirs
Look
down
here.
first.
Oh, just
Yeah,
play
I got my
calm here.
hand
Let's
broke.
He was-
all just.
Teddy whistles.
Whoa.
I blurt
And-
out. I blurt out that we need to speak to Jomos.
You want to speak to Jomos? Like, he literally is wanting to kill you.
I would like to
What
speak
harm
with
can
him
a
personally.
conversation do?
Okay, look here. Jomos and the Quell are on the north side of the town. Wait a second. And he stops as he's talking. Are you Cami?
Me?
Yeah. No,
What?
I'm talking to
Why?
the frog girl. Yes, you.
Oh, well, you're spicy. All
Okay,
right,
first of all,
guys,
racist. Second of all,
Oh. I don't know. I guess I am. Why? Why are you so rude?
Well, I'm not rude. I'm just doing my job because number one, I have a crap ton of Quell here that are looking to tear my town apart. They're pissed. They knew your group was headed this way, and they're angry, and they're threatening to tear my town apart. So if I turn you all over, they will not tear my town apart. It's no offense to any of you. Anyway, you, on the other hand, I know you. I mean, you don't know me, but I know you. Your mother, Epony?
What about her?
You would... Craziest coincidence. Your mother just left here.
What?
On her way to Capital City. Like, literally, like, 5 minutes ago. Jumped in a car, took off to Capital City. She has some work she needs to do, but I remember seeing your mother's house. I've gone to her house we're quite good friends, and I've seen pictures of you.
Good friends.
Uh-oh.
I mean, yeah.
Well, do good friends try to like turn somebody in for a bounty?
It's just business. I'm sorry. It's not that I want to do you harm. It's just I also don't want my town destroyed by these very angry Quell. I tell you what, and he looks at all of you, and he whistles. Harbingers, leave him alone. Back off. And They're a bunch of Salamando harbingers, and he has them back off. I'll arrange a meeting with the Quell. Promise me you will not cause trouble in my town. Okay?
That's not a problem. We're not here to cause trouble.
I'm only doing this. Literally, the only reason why is because me and your mother are friends. Yeah, friends. So we've went out a couple times, but whatever.
Oh, that's so gross.
I mean, we're the same.
Judge Cami for that one. Like, shut up.
We're the same age. It's not like an weird age thing, but whatever.
I just stop. All right. Well,
I mean, a mutant and a human. I mean, that's not really that unheard of, but anyway.
it's not that. All right,
Anyway.
let's just stop talking about this.
Okay, so
I just am so mad that I missed her. I've been
He's-
looking for her for, I mean, not that long. I just found out she was alive again.
did you not think to come home?
What?
Yeah, she comes here every so often. You apparently, from what she said, you have not been here in ages.
Oh, I would have no reason to come here.
Well, she's been here. If you thought she was dead, anyway, it doesn't matter. Look, go to the bar. Guys, settle in. I will let you know if I can arrange a meeting, a calm meeting with the Quell, because as of right now, they are looking to kill all of you on sight. That's how pissed they are. I don't know what you all did, but it's bad. Very bad.
Well-
And we got freaking drones. What is this I'm hearing? That there's Nile and drones.
Well,
How about we
The
get you
drones
caught
killed
up
my
on what's
family.
going on as well?
Okay, look. We're going to
Look,
be under
we're
high
not like the
guard.
drones.
I'm going to have my lieutenant here. Lieutenant Dax. He is going to escort you guys to the he's going to escort you
Bar?
guys to my office, and we'll talk, and then you guys go at the bar, and I'll see what I could do. I'll be there in just a minute. Dax, and it's this big Salamando, and he looks, he's like, "Yes, ma'am." And he looks over. Little one, little Salamando,
Yeah.
who was your brood?
Sunset.
Who was your dad?
Commander Reich.
We are related.
That figures.
He shakes his head. Yes. This is one of your 1,000 brothers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm like,
You don't know each other. He's like, yes.
was he your dad?
In a different lifetime, yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm the youngest and the last.
Ah, you were part of batch 32,000.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Many nods.
Commander Reich is dead.
I heard. He was a good man. Lizard man.
Church is dead too.
He was a good brother.
A
I'm
good lizard
surprised.
dad, and a good lizard brother.
He's like such a. He's like,
It's lizard brother.
I'm surprised we've never really met before. I mean, I've been here most of my life, but
I'm not really surprised. I've only met a few.
Hmm.
I never went in the army. I'm a mechanic.
oh yeah, I've heard of you.
Mhm.
Mhm. You're that one.
Yep.
Well,
know.
There's Pete.
and he's like, we're kin, I think. In the lineup, I was number 62.
Wow, you're old.
Yes. Very. He shakes his
Wow.
head. There's at least Binnie has at least 100 brothers and sisters.
Yeah, it's a
throughout the
lot.
Marsh. Salamandos have like they're very populated. All right, I will lead you all to come on. I'll take you all to Teddy. Mayor Ted.
Does the bar have bugs?
That's weird. So
You
I don't
eat
know.
Bugs.
No.
Oh. What kind of Salamando are you?
One that doesn't eat bugs.
You're
Any other
weird.
questions?
No, just comments.
Okay.
Ooh.
So he's gonna take you guys to the Teddy's office, and he leads you in. You guys all take a seat at this like big long conference table, and he sits down. And he goes, "Fill me in on what's going on."
And while we were walking before that, like, just kind of seeing the Salamando kind of makes me think, and I reach in my pockets, and I feel the patches that I never got to sew on because that was an illusion. So when we get to the table, I just sit down and start sewing the patches to my overalls.
He looks. Drax looks over and he's like a nod of approval. I know you don't know me because we have over 100 brothers and sisters, and you are the youngest. But
Yeah.
we are still family. We are kin. So if you need me, I am here. And he pats your head. Boop, boop.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, I think I'm good.
So Teddy sits across and he says, "Okay, so what is happening?"
Well, first, I was just in my shop, and then something went, and it was really that guy, and they were fighting. And then what happened was they were all in jail.
Hey, hey, Binnie, and she, Z looks at Zoc. I think it might be best if I take her to the. Hey, do you want to go like maybe instead of the boring talk with the adults here? Why don't we go outside and we just hang out? You want to just do that? Would that be fun?
Yeah, but wait, I gotta tell this one part. And then there
It's
were
okay.
sandworms.
Oh, it's okay. Come on. I need you to show me how to fix things and or use your bat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, please don't ask me to use a bat. That's going to go wrong.
I'm good now, guys. Sorry about that. I don't
So
know
you
what
guys,
happened.
Yeah, I'll show you,
walk
and
out.
I take her hand and I drag her outside.
Come on.
Like,
Okay. And then the door closes, and immediate, like almost not even a second after the door closes, you guys hear a crash. And Teddy looks over. He's like, "Should I? You know what? I
They're
don't
good.
care."
They're good.
Yeah.
Just leave them alone.
We'll I don't know what's happening,
just
but
hear
we'll take care
Binnie,
of it. We'll
I
take care
can
of it.
fix it.
Z's like, "No, she can't."
To be fair, she probably can. She's pretty good at that stuff. So whatever it is, we'll take care of it.
It's glass.
Well,
Z's responsible for her, so she'll pay for that.
So what's happening?
Let us
Why are
get you
why are
caught
there
up with
Quell?
this.
Yeah, why is there Quell in my city? I know they're after you. What did you do?
I think I may know why.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a longer
But
story than what just happened.
I
It's-
don't know if that's for you to know.
Better be for me to know because I have a bunch of once again Quell in my city.
Okay. Let's fill
So,
you in.
from what I gather, is that their home turf is destroyed.
The Oasis.
Yes, my home turf.
It turns out Sunset is being run by the Nile. The mayor was a puppet.
And let's
His
just say we might have.
assistant has been running the thing for the whole time. They set up a situation where they had us heading to the Oasis to deliver a package to Delivery Express.
His
Whatever
eyes-
he dropped.
We might have
his
been
eyes-
responsible for their destruction.
And as he starts to
Unintentional.
say, he pulls out a pistol. Get out now! And he shoots. He'll shoot as this Nile walks out with a rifle, and aims it at the mayor, and he'll stand up on the table and shoot the Nile, and it rocks down.
Ooh.
That explains
Holy
a lot.
crap! What was that?
There are no harbingers left at sunset. The kid's father and the harbingers were massacred. The Nile have taken over. What friends and allies we do have are held up at a lodge with the Nile bearing down on them. The Quell are here to kill us because they think we are the responsible for blowing up Delivery Express. Technically, we are, but it was at the behest of the mayor before we knew any of this was happening.
That right there was my assistant. And he looks over.
That's why I wanted to fill you in, because they've taken Sunset. If they wipe out the lodge, then I can only imagine that they'll be coming here pretty soon.
He leans back in his chair.
They are not willing to stop at just one town. I do not believe they will stop there. In Sunset, they may even have a production facility making more. There seem to be more Nile popping up. We don't know how. We want to talk to the Quell, explain the situation, and see if we can get their help to stop this at the source. And honestly, your support and your harbingers would also be a benefit if we can stop this now before it spreads.
Roll a persuasion check.
Where's my persuasion? Dirty 20.
Nice.
I could send a few my harbingers to assist. I need them here.
Absolutely.
I can have a group of, I can maybe spare 20. Maybe.
Any number you can spare.
What you're saying is true. I'll have them march down to Sunset immediately. Assist. We need to cut them off at the head before they head here.
We have a group of people at the old lodge that are gathered there ready to fight. If the support can be sent there to cut the Nile off and to help them, we have a lot of fighters there, but not enough to face the Nile, and we also have kids that are held up there that we're trying to keep safe. If the Nile walk on there without us having allies, they will walk over that place.
Destruction.
You know what? I wouldn't have believed you if I didn't notice that my assistant has been acting weird. He's been doing some weird things, and I've had suspicions. And him walking in with that rifle, he was going to kill us all.
Yeah, there was a good chance that we were going to get killed, and then he would take your place.
Okay.
I'm going to look at him and say, we need your best. The best men that
I
you
need
can
my
spare.
best here. I can supply some of my. The men I'm sending are not high end. I can't. I have to have them here.
Any
But I will
soldiers
send
that you can spare, any spare weapons that you have would be appreciated. You obviously need to protect your town.
Yeah.
We're not here to change that. Especially if the lodge falls, Sunset's already gone. You need
Look.
the guards that you've got, but we're hoping to stop it dead where it is.
I'll make a deal with you. Yes, I did tell you can take my men, but you know, thinking about it, I need my men here with this whole Quell situation. Until this goes unresolved, I can't. If something happens, these Quells go berserk. I need every single man I got here to fight them.
Let us talk to the Quell. Our man Donavan here knows the group. If we can sort the situation out with them, then the hope is they'll be coming with us to fight against the Nile. You won't have to worry. If we can do that and get them out of your town, you won't have to worry about them going berserk here.
For weapons, we could provide more, not guns, but some of my men do have weapons like axes, swords, more melee stuff, if you know what I mean.
As long as I can cut through a Nile, then I'm all for it.
Okay. We'll try to deal with this as quickly as possible so we can move forward. Go to the saloon, and I will have Jomos. If I can convince him, I will have Jomos meet you there. All right?
Absolutely. It is greatly appreciated, sir.
Meals are on me. All right?
I tip my hat to him. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So you guys will walk out, and I'm going to say that Binnie and Z have already gone to the saloon. They've just...
Cause trouble elsewhere.
Yeah. So you guys will walk into the saloon, and there sits a smallish human bartender. How can I help you? And he looks up with his big old thick rimmed glasses.
We need real strong drinks.
I gotcha. And they'll start pouring drinks. Are you just Cami? It's been a long time. Do you recognize me? I remember you. You were such a little tot running around with your mom.
Oh yeah. I think I remember you.
Sonny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Good. I've been running this cool place. You want some water?
No.
Mm-mm.
And he pulls out a nice bottle of water and he sets it. Okay.
Not right now.
Okay.
Hawthorne just looks at this suspiciously, like, I don't care what it looks like, I'm not touching it.
You like flashbacks to this, like, the dream, Sonny. Well, whatever happens, you know, just do your best. It just... I was told to serve you all food, so let me go get some food. And he scuttles down, and he looks around, and he grabs his key, and he unlocks the little, there's no basement this time, it's like a little pantry. He unlocks the pantry and goes back there and scuttles and starts making food for you.
Just kind of like look over and see if anything suspicious. I'm just kidding.
While he's doing that, you guys are all kind of just settle in. You all have your drinks, and you hear of the saloon doors open up. And Binnie and Z are actually not here. They are outside playing. They like found like an old playground, and they're having fun playing. And so, you hear this, and you see this giant Quell walk in. And he looks over.
Assuming that's our man.
It's Jomos. And Jomos immediately charges Donavan, like runs full, and he picks him up and he throws him into the wall of the bar. You! And his hand turns into like all of a sudden a knife, and he puts it to Donovan's neck. You! What did you do?
It was unintentional. I was just doing my job.
I'm going to draw my rifle and put it to the back of his head. How about we lower the knife?
How about we all just easy and let Donavan tell the story here?
I was doing my job. We took a job from the mayor, and it turns out the mayor wasn't what he seemed to be.
Killian looks over and he's like, Jomos. Let's just settle down. Let's just talk. Donavan, it's been a while. Jomos, please. Please.
Yeah, you might want to...
And he drops you and puts you down. How about Killian looks at him. He's like, hey, so we're all friends here. We're all good. I know Donavan. He's a good guy. Jomos. I know you had experiences with him, but let's just sit down. Let's relax. Just talk. Okay.
How about you three sit down at the table and I'll get some drinks in for y'all.
Let's sit.
He almost looks. And he kind of like points to the one he wants. Get me that one.
Absolutely.
Look.
I'll go to Sunny and get the bottle and come over with some glasses for them.
Binnie, you are, just to let you know, you are outside playing with Z. She's pushing you on the, there's like a little makeshift playground, so she's pushing you on the swings.
Whee!
So, Killiam is sitting across. It's like, I'm here as a favor, and I will calmly explain the situation, Jomos, if you let me. That package you delivered, Donavan, was an explosive device. Okay?
I escaped ahead of time to figure out what happened. And I didn't know if it was entirely us, but thank you for confirming.
I get you're just doing your job. Jomos, why don't you go just take a walk and cool off and let me talk with this group and let's see what we can accomplish, okay? And Jomos looks, he goes, I trust you, Killiam. And he gets up and he takes the bottle from you, Hawthorne, and he walks out and he drinks it as he's walking. Look.
Guess I'm getting another bottle.
He looks. Listen. Jomos wants to kill you. Well, all of you, but he doesn't really know it's all of you. Donavan, it's mostly you. You've just been seen with these others. So listen.
Been an outcast anyway, so I get it.
I haven't revoked you from Delivery Express. Okay? You still technically work for us. I know that you wouldn't do something like that, right?
Right.
You delivered a package. I watched the cameras. I went back on the footage. You made the delivery. And he turns.
We were indebted to this mayor for...
Is that the robot who threw the grappling hook into the side of our wall? Dude!
That's me.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, look.
Can I do it again?
Our facility was destroyed.
Oh no. I saw...
Yeah.
What happened? I saw the results.
Jomos is out for blood. The only reason why the Quell have not attacked the city and destroyed every piece of it is because of me. I want you to acknowledge that right now.
So what if I told you I can give them their vengeance? I can we can all work together because it's the Nile, not our Nile, but it's you can ask the mayor. They've kind of been plotting to overtake us. The ones in Sunset, and they're responsible because the mayor himself was a puppet.
I can't promise what Jomos will do, but let me talk to him. I believe you, because there's some sketchy crap going on ever since we've been here. Let me talk to him calmly. See what I could do. Because Donavan, I trained you.
You did.
We were friends for the longest time, and I believe you. But Jomos is the boss.
I know.
It's his call, not mine.
While we're at it, I do have something that I do need to see if you can get more details on or track.
What do you got?
I found this package before everything went down in Sunset, before we even met the mayor. I found this package. I've not opened it yet. I've done nothing with it because I don't even know if I want anything to do with it yet. But I need to see if you can look into this as well.
Is there any kind of codes or numbers or anything on it?
It's all... It doesn't seem to be anything.
He takes the package from you and looks. There's a few numbers here. Look, it's gonna take. We gotta settle this crap first.
Okay.
Let us settle this. We're gonna have to figure. We have a lot of fires to put out. Literally, the DE is in panic right now. Packages are going everywhere. It's chaos. I have to figure this crap out. It's my job.
Okay.
Once I figure this out, I'll help you. Okay.
Okay. So
Let me talk to Jomos.
I take the package back and put it away.
And we'll see what happens. So he walks out, and we'll say time goes by a little bit.
Wait, before that, as the door opens, you hear Binnie say, "And if you tweak it like this, you can launch me really far. You just have to push a little bit harder."
Okay.
And then the door closes again.
And you hear crying from Binnie. As Jesse pushed you, Jesse, as he pushed you way too hard and you fell flat on your face. You just started crying.
Aww.
I'm sorry.
Z, come on.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna assume it's fine out there. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not going out there.
Jomos walks in and he sits down. Jomos will immediately walk in and he's like, and Killiam is running. He's like, "Stop, Jomos," and he's like, sits down. He's like, "My Quell will tear this city apart, and will kill you all. The city should have just taken you in, arrested each and every one of you, and
So I
brought
stand
you
up.
to me."
I stand up to Jomos and tell him, "I got somewhere else you can put that aggression."
He picks you up. He grabs you by this Quell is huge. He grabs you by the neck and holds you up.
Again.
Give me one excuse why I won't kill you now.
Because I'm not the one that did it. It's the sunset.
He puts you down. Tell me what happened.
The Nile there took over. The mayor was just a puppet. They're the ones who did it. I just happened to be the messenger boy. I just happened to be doing my job. So we can keep sitting here fighting about it all we want, or we can walk right over there, march right over there, and handle business together.
He thinks for a second. Roll me a persuasion check. It has to be high.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Can I give him help in any sort of way?
Nope.
Oh man.
Oh wait. Oh cool. It's a good thing I have.
I could bring him a nice bottle of his alcohol again. And
I just put it there and go.
It just makes him more angry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I have.
He's a mean drunk.
So I have a 19,
Ooh.
a 17,
Oh.
and I have 2 to persuasion.
Nice.
Wow.
nice.
If it was anything less, there would have been a fight, but I think you just may have
Yes.
Awesome.
Yay.
He just looks for a second, he goes,
I'll put my hand out like this. Predator 2 style.
I wrote the rules for the DE. DE is to not open the box. You did what you were supposed to do. It was the mayor, it was the town. I will have my revenge.
Hawthorne's going to take his hand off his pistol that was sitting on it just in case there.
Killiam stands up. Yes, sir. Gather the Quell. We're going to war. Yes, sir. And he looks at all of you. You're lucky. He would have killed you. And he turns and walks out. And
Hawthorne 100% wastes his out at earshot and then goes, "You would have tried."
and Killiam catches you saying that and he goes,
Hawthorne's like,
And then-
"I know. Why do you think I waited till he left?"
And then as the door
he could
opens,
hear things. He has good hearing.
as the door opens, you see Z and Binnie on a makeshift almost hoverboard with a giant fan, and Binnie tweaking it. Also,
Look at that? Check it out. Cool.
You see it go past the door, and then here.
They crash instantly into like one of the tables. Sonny pops up. Oh no! I gotta fix that. Where'd all my booze go?
I'm gonna look at Hawthorne and say,
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, I immediately regret this decision.
Yeah,
See,
I got a
looks-
feeling we're gonna have to deal with this.
It's like, brother, Z runs up to you. He's like, I'm having so much fun. It's honestly, I know Binnie's a lot younger, but still probably the closest person to my age. And honestly, it's kind of cool.
Just don't hurt
And then
yourself.
Binnie comes running in. She's covered in like black like soot and stuff, and like little like maybe like fried like I don't know, fringes just a little bit. I need another one.
That's so awesome. Let's go. And then it runs back outside.
Damn kids, please don't kill yourselves out there.
Killiam, and it'll be a little bit. You guys finally are served dinner. Sonny manages to make everybody dinner before you guys head out. Teddy walks out and goes, I'm just going to say on behalf of Hollier, thank you. You guys have avoided a really bad situation and got some allies. As requested, Hawthorne, we have axes, we have knives, we have spiky bats.
I appreciate it, sir.
And it's like it's a duffel bag. It's not a lot. This is what we can give. I have some men going, and I know the Quell are going, so you guys...
Everyone takes it back from him.
Can I have one of those axes?
Yeah. We'll give out the weapons, don't worry. But sir, we appreciate everything that you've done for this. Anything to try and turn the tide, and full credit to the Quell no longer being here, I have to give to our man Donavan. That's the man you better be thanking for talking into this fight.
I'm
Did a hell of a
glad,
thing.
because that would have been bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wasn't it?
Donovan, you may want to stop by our Bounty Express, the Delivery Express manager, Diaz. He wanted to have a word with you about something. I don't know. Before you go.
Yeah, I'd be glad to.
Binnie wants to go up to Sonny.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Do you
How can I
have
help you?
any- Do you have any bugs?
He immediately steps his foot down and like takes his shoe off and peels a cockroach off of his
Oh.
shoe. Here you go, free on the house.
Not smushed.
Sounds like it literally was in the house.
Can you maybe catch a live one?
What?
Do you like people to smush your food before you eat it?
Yes, I'm old. I have no teeth. And he opens his mouth and it just gums.
Yeah.
Wow, Sonny.
Yeah, they have to smush it.
Fine.
I think him and Skinny Kev should hang out.
Do you just
Whoa,
have any bread or
Skinny
cheese?
Kathy comes by here every so often. He's cool. He gives me this weird bars, man. They're pretty trippy.
Oh.
It's all starting to make sense now.
Yep. He has no idea what you're talking about, but he goes, "Yep."
Yep. All right. I'll just have bread and cheese
Oops.
then.
As you guys are walking out and heading out, Teddy definitely he stops coming. He stops you as you're walking. He goes, so if you're gonna eventually find your mom, just tell her that I miss Boo Boo Bear, okay?
You hear
Oh.
Binnie just giggle.
Boo Boo Bear misses.
Wow.
Misses.
100% the whole group just stops when they hear this. Like,
Boo Boo
Go-
Bear.
Dude, Zoc just goes like, because he has no idea what's going on. Who's Boo Boo Bear?
You
Oh.
stay the hell away from my mom.
What?
What? What? What? I mean,
What's
now,
going
Cami,
on?
be nice to your new daddy.
oh,
Ugh.
Oh.
Oh.
Like,
Ooh.
look, Cami, I think you're great, but like,
you got this, Cami, and I just walk away.
I'm probably still gonna see your mom. So
Yeah, I'm moving along to go talk to the DE.
Oh, I thought it was one I was just watching this whole thing.
so as all this is going down,
I post up with Hawthorne at the bar, and we're just leaning against the bar, just watching.
there's just so much chaos. So I'll say Donavan kind of ventures by himself and comes across Diaz, who is he's kind of the head DE person. Hey, yo,
Yeah, I was
It's another
hoping you wanted
Quell.
to speak with me.
yeah, man. He is an air Quell.
Okay.
So you look at him and you're like, you just remember what happened this morning, how your hands become this icy, this
Pale
just
kind of-
frost. And he looks at you, he's like, "You all right? You're all right, man?"
I just shake it off. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You needed to speak with me?
Yeah. Killiam said you were looking for something, some he gave me he's busy, but he told me you have a package or something. Those numbers
I do.
are coordinates. Ran it through our database, they're actually coordinates.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Do these coordinates say, like, give you a name?
No. The coordinates, it's weird enough, they're not on like it's super weird. So, and he pulls out a piece of paper. So you have the marsh,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the coordinates here that
Okay.
run along. The coordinates on there are saying that there's like another plane. Like it's not just left, right. It's the. I mean, I looked at the numbers and nothing matches like a block, a grid. It's like it's on another axis.
Like under or over, or?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I know that doesn't really help you, but
I mean, it gives me
Just-
a good idea.
that's what it is.
Maybe I'll find out what that is eventually and take this there. I don't know where this came from, but I guess it's up to me to finish the job.
Yeah.
All right.
If you need anything, let us know.
That's what I
Oh,
need to know.
I do have a delivery. If you want it, if you want to earn
Sure.
some more cogs. There is a little town, not too far, not too far. But it'll earn you 20 cogs, and it is going more towards the mountains. It's called Mainston.
Okay.
And he gives you the package. You want it?
Yeah, I'll take it. I could definitely use the cogs.
Okay. Yeah, it belongs to a Zeb by the name of Kren. So
Okay.
you should find him somewheres there. He'll help you,
Sounds good.
and he gives you the package.
I appreciate
Alright, so-
the extra information and the delivery.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say Donovan meets back up with you guys, and you all are you're back together in the town center and headed out, and you hear on your radio, Hawthorne, Jesse,
Hey, what's up?
we have some bad news.
What's going on?
It started. I went out to the front lines to help. The Fair are getting mowed down. I hope you're coming.
Hold your ground. Keep everyone as safe as you can. We're on our way. We've got the Quell, and we've got some reinforcements from Holler.
Send the reinforcements here. You six head back to the O Lodge. That.
Alright.
Hawthorne, there's more.
What do you mean more?
It's not just Nile. It's not just Nile coming from Sunset. I had reports that they're coming from all over.
They're all
Different towns. They're coming from everywhere. Every direction. They're coming from the Silent Forest. They're coming from north, south, east, west. They are coming every direction.
All right. We're heading back now. We're gonna on our way. You hold your ground. You keep everyone safe. We are on our way.
Do I overhear this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did they was Sonny the one who brought out weapons and all that stuff?
Teddy did.
Teddy.
Yeah, it was a man who brought us a bag of weapons. Like,
Are there-
Hawthorne comes off the radio and just kind of holds his head for a minute.
It's mostly like archaic weapons that you guys, most of you wouldn't really have any proficiencies in, except for maybe Binnie. But if you want, I could tell you what's in there. Are you wanting to look through the duffel bag?
Yeah,
Of holding?
I think so.
That's a joke.
I'm trying to see if we have any, if there's any grenades that we can bring. I guess is what I'm getting at.
The
Got
duffel
the
bag of
chase.
holding.
I'm just wondering
Go
if
ahead and roll
Rocket launchers?
roll a d20.
Roll a
I'm wondering if
d20.
an axe might be better than my knife, is why I wanted an axe.
I got a 14.
14. You pull out. Let's see. You pull out a dagger.
Okay.
So, I'll let you, if you want to look through the bag, you can pull out a, there is, I'm kind of doing this one on the fly, but there is an axe. I'll consider it more of like like an other weapon, and it'll have the same stats as like I'll say it has the same stats of a pickaxe.
Okay.
I don't know what those stats are.
It's
Is it
a
better than my
pickaxe
knife?
is a 1d6.
Oh, it's the same as my knife. I'm good.
As you guys are headed, the Quell all of a sudden start like charging with Jomos. And Jomos looks at your group. He goes, "We'll take the front lines." Oi. And then he's like, he signals for the Quell and the Harbingers to start heading towards sunset.
Yeah. Hawthorne like fills everyone in on the conversation he had with Jesse.
But Binnie is kind of standing back because she overheard it. I just kind of trying without anyone to see. I take out like my little, I'm guessing it's almost like a thumb drive, the thing that I made, and I just kind of start looking at it and turning it over in my hands.
All right, everyone, let's start making our way back to the old lodge.
Z looks at all of you and goes, "Listen, I think the only thing that's gonna defeat this we gotta take out the main guy. If this from what Zach was telling me and what some of you were saying, and Binnie was telling me while we were playing that there's this Benson guy.
Yeah.
We need to take him out. He may be the only thing if they're just coming from every direction. But I got you. I'm gonna help as much as I can."
Well, you seem to be the good shot in the group, so we're glad to have you.
And the question is, if we find out where Benson is, there's a good chance he's either with the attackers or he might even be set up in Sunset. How do we get to him and how do we take... What was that,
I don't
kid?
know.
I can take him out.
Z looks at you. "We'll do it together, kid. All right?"
If you get me close enough, I can take him out.
Well,
So guys, as we'll wrap up, you guys head out the city of Sunset. And you have now gathered as the max amount of allies that I planned for you guys to get, including Z. I didn't expect that, but that is going to be the end of the session. The next
Nice.
session will be the finale of Chapter 1, is War at the Lodge. So thank you guys all for watching and hanging out. This was super, super fun. Seriously, you guys killed it. I did not expect you to get so many allies, and honestly, I was half expecting a fight. But Donavan rolled super high. That was a really good roll.
It would have been a battle of strength with Jomos. I would
Good
have.
job. Good job.
I actually planned before the session, and mentally, I may have even written it down that I wrote down that you had to have a 19 or 20 to talk him down.
Yay!
Oh, nice.
So
That's awesome.
So you like that was a very lucky roll.
Luckily, I think that comes with my stuff.
I saw the battle map. Was that for the?
You guys would have fought Jomos.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Was that for that?
So I don't know. I'll kind of reveal my plans here. It's totally fine since it didn't happen. So the plan was, if you would have rolled 19 or 20, you would have gotten all of Quell, which was great, and plus Jomos. If you would have rolled higher, if you would have rolled like a 15 to an 18, you would have fought just Jomos, and then Killiam would have taken over, and he would have been like he would have went with you guys instead. If you guys would have failed all of it, you guys would have still had to fight Jomos, but then the Quell would back off, and nobody would want to be your ally. So
bad news.
So you guys, and then I didn't.
Donavan.
The one ally, no, Hawthorne did good with convincing support because I had that as an option in my head that I wanted to maybe get the town to help you, but I didn't want to tell you guys that was an option. So that was good on Hawthorne to get the town to help.
Caleb kind of mentally prepared me, like I'm gonna have to. He's like, you're gonna have to step up, and I'm like, okay.
And the third ally I did not expect for you to gather was Z. That was kind of random. Like I didn't think that I didn't plan that at all. It just kind of happened. So
and now she's one of my new best friends.
Yeah.
Did not expect that.
The
That was cool.
of Zot going to get her and Bonk shooting her in the chest with a grappling hook.
Welcome to the group.
So guys,
that's a real
that is it for session 9. Make sure you come for our chapter finale for session 10, and then stay tuned for our super awesome special. I feel like it's almost like the Doctor Who Christmas special.
Yeah,
you know, like
it's kind of like a
it's like between chapters.
Like an annual special thing would be cool.
We've talked about it a few times, so to officially kind of announce that as well, because like there's one more session of Book of Astra. At the moment, it looks like there should be 2 sessions left of Chronicles of Andrasia, tomorrow night session, and then next Monday session. And then the following week after that, which I totally should have checked the dates for before I started talking, but I didn't, so...
It's probably December.
Yeah, miss it. December? How many weeks away do you think we are? It's like November. So November 12th and 13th. On November 12th and 13th, if everything goes to plan, that will be the official day of our crossover. Book of Astra and Chronicles of Andrasia will be crossing over.
It's gonna be wild.
We are
Chronicles of Astra and
Book of Andrasia.
Book of Andrasia.
Nice. I love it.
So it's going to be a 2-parter is the plan, and you're going to see some of the cast here from Book of Astra. Are still going to be here as part of Book of Astra, playing the characters they're playing. The other ones are going to be over in the land of Andrasia, and vice versa. On that Book of Astra, you will see some of the heroes from Andrasia over here. So it'll be a nice little combination of what's going on, and crossing everyone over should be a lot of fun, a good way to finish up the year. And that is going to be our last of our TTRPG sessions for the year. because it's going to take us to mid-November, and then once we hit mid-November, we start getting into people traveling out of town, Thanksgiving, Christmas, people going traveling about for Christmas, then it's New Year. So the end of chapter 3 of Chronicles of Andrasia, chapter 1 of Book of Astra, and our crossover will wrap up the year, and we will pick up in January with Chronicles of Andrasia chapter 4 and Book of Astra chapter 2. So we'll be picking up with those in January 2024.
You don't know how excited I am for
That's awesome.
Book of Andrasia number 1 is going to be amazing.
The crossover.
But the crossover.
Can I just say, by the way, like, I know, like, the end of chapter 3 for Chronicles of Andrasia, what is now going to be a cliffhanger leading into the new year, which was just meant to be like a cliffhanger till we started the next chapter. You're all going to freaking hate me for what I'm going to leave it on, but it's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely awesome.
I am so pumped up though for chapter 2 of Book of Astra, because I feel like chapter 1, we had all of these, like, basically you guys have been within this bubble. Besides going to the Oasis and Hollier and Sunset, you guys have been in this bubble of the world. You guys, there's a lot more of the Marsh that you've never seen. There's a whole bunch more worlds. So I am so pumped up in chapter 2 to cover more world.
I'm really excited to explore more.
And we have questions
Marsh.
that may be answered, like, who the heck is Bonks, or who the heck is after Bonks? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah.
And what is this Astra?
Who's heck would want me? And what's up with the double winches?
Yep.
So they're a really good thing and a really bad thing.
Yeah.
All I'm thinking now is 2x2 hands of blue. That's all I'm thinking. I'm like, oh no!
But guys, that is it for the evening. Make sure we are taking after a few weeks. We are taking our TTRPG break. However, we still will be gaming. So
yes, we'll still be doing plenty of community games here on the channel. We'll still be doing a whole bunch of stuff with everyone. So please come and get involved in that. We just don't want to kick off the new stories for the new chapters. Like, we're going to get like a session or 2 in, and then
we're all kind of busy. Yeah.
It's like we might as well just have a clean break. So, but we'll still be here. We'll still be doing our usual streams. We'll have a ton of community games. There's a ton of stuff I want to play on stream that we've not had a chance to yet. So we will absolutely be taking advantage of that. So if you want to come and check that out, or even get involved and play with us, let us know.
Yeah. Yep. And make sure that you come here tomorrow night for more Chronicles of Andrasia. Maybe second to last session for chapter 3, so you don't want to miss that. So
you didn't know how Chronicle Andrasia ends, so you're ready for the crossover because it's going to involve both sides. So you need to know what happens.
Oh yeah, but well, guys, stay safe, stay nerdy, be blessed, and we will catch you next time. Bye.